Welcome back, everyone. Today is a Coco Daisy video and I want to do something a little bit different for the month of October, and I'm going to be keeping all of my plans in my Daisy Dori. So if you've seen some of my other setups, you know that although I love the Coco Daisy kit items, sometimes I use other inserts that are just blank and white from So Much Crafting or Annie Plans printables, and then I use my Coco Daisy stickers to decorate and plan my weeks. For this month of October, I decided that I'm going to put all of my plans, my weekly and daily plans, in my Daisy Dori booklet, and I just want to walk you through that process and show you how I allocate what pages I'm going to use for each section, basically. Okay, so the first thing that I did was I went through and just flipped through my Dori and decided what I'm going to use each page for, and I wrote them down on a separate sheet of paper so I would not mess things up. So I decided for this first calendar page, page 1, I'm going to be using this for my calendar to track scripture if I do it or not, basically just marking off. Then the next page in the Dori looks like this. So I decided I'm going to set this up for my daily gratitude, and I will show you how I set that up as well. The next section are these weekly planning grid sections. So I wrote down this would be the week of September 21st through the 27th. Shocker, I am moving into this booklet early. I'm not waiting until October 1st. And then the next week would be the 28th through October 4th, the 5th through the 11th, the 12th through the 18th, and the 19th through the 25th. And then by then I will probably be moving into my November setup. The next page is this, and I'm going to be using this spread as my currently page. This will be a memory keeping spread. This will be the Coco Daisy challenge and blog post calendar. I decided I wanted to add a fall bucket list to this 2-page spread. I'll put my goals on these 2 pages. And then you get into these next weekly sections, which are dot grid. And I counted these out, and basically I'm going to be dividing these into vertical columns and using a column per day. And that will take me all the way through October. For my daily planning on these dot grid pages, it's going to take all of those. And then this last 1-page spread, I'm going to be doing an end of the month review to see how things went and what I want to change for November at the end of October. So let's jump right in, and I will start with showing you how I'm setting up this first scripture tracker page. Okay, so I decided I'm just going to write out my goal on one of these cards, and I pulled one that is sort of blank but has some decoration so I have room to write on it. So October goal. Read one scripture each day in the Daily Study Bible. And then I'm just going to tape that in as a tip-in so that when it opens up, you see that side as well. So I usually just use washi for this. Peel a piece off. And I think actually what I'll do is put this washi on first. This is not my forte, the tip ends. If you watch Tanty K Creations. She is a pro at doing these sort of tip-in things. But this is how I'm gonna do it. And did I do it backwards? Yes, I did. See what I mean? So we're gonna tear that off and put that on this side, right? I want it to be here. No, it needs to be on this side. Guys, this is rough. Rough, rough, rough. You can see me struggle through the process here. Okay, so I'm going to, it'd be easier if I turn it this way. Line that up over here. There we go. We'll do that. That's better. Okay, so that is my tracker for October, and I will just mark off if I do that task or not. Okay, so I had decided that this next page is going to be my gratitude tracker. So each day I'll write down something I'm thankful for. I'm just gonna put this up here and then trim off the edges to make that kind of square. It's just the leaf post-it note that came in one of the kits. And then this one might be kind of tricky because I already have my tab on here and I don't want to cut that. Well, guys, there we go. Get that out of the way. And then I'm going to use one of these transparent stickers from the Memory Keeping Sticker Kit. I really like this one that says enjoy the little things in life. So I'm gonna take that and put it over here. And then I will use probably these little alpha stickers to put gratitude up here. And now that that's done, I am going to use this sheet that comes in the main planner kit, the date flags, and I'll just stick those on to number and make a list for each day. Okay, so there is my gratitude page all set up, and I think I will add one of these tabs. So these are on a really thick sticker material, and I don't remember which kit they came in for sure, but basically they are mirrored images so that you can use them for tabs. And so I can find this page easily when I'm planning. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there and then fold it over onto this side. And now I have a nice little leaf flag tag that I can easily turn to my gratitude page. Okay, next up are my weekly planning pages, and I'm going to do things a little bit differently this month. I really need a section for my to-do items for the week so that they're not really day specific, but I know I need to do them at some point in the week. So I'm just going to use my ruler here and make a dotted line to break off part of this week view. And then this could be my to-do section for this week, and this little box down here could be my to contact and to go items. And then I will use some of my stickers to mark off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is where it's important for me anyway, and how my brain works, to keep this handy, because I would totally mess up the dates. So when I had pre-planned this, I decided my first week would be the week of September 21st through the 27th. So now I know what dates to put on under each day of the week. Okay, so there is my first week done with my days and my dates, and I'll go ahead and zip through real quick and continue that process. And I might mix it up with some of these from the classified planner kit as well. All right, so I got all those stickers put down, and I'll just flip through so you can see what my weekly plans will look like. And then we are ready for the next page, which is a currently spread. I did pick out some things in advance that I know that I want to do, and when I was sitting down with this list, I decided which categories of currently I wanted to put on my spread, so I'm going to be referencing that. So I think I'm just going to use one of these round stickers. This is from the memory keeping kit, and put this up here. And then I have these cards that are my favorite ones that I pulled out. So I think I'm going to use this one and kind of make a mat with this paper from one of the memory keeping kits and this card, and add it over here. Next up, I'm going to add this little leaf right here. This is one of the post-it notes. I'm going to use a little bit of extra tape runner on the back so it stays in place. And I will use these alphabet stickers to write currently down here. Okay, so I had also decided for each of my, let's go. Each of my currently sections, reading, planning, focus, wanting, cleaning, and gust time, I will write that on these leaves and kind of scatter them on this page. So again, I will use some extra adhesive on these. And I might, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'll get those ready, and I will kind of play with the placement before I add the adhesive. And if it's too much, I can always take one off. I think I'm gonna have to, because I don't want them. Does that look? I don't know, guys. This stuff is hard for me. So I'm gonna fiddle with it. Okay, so this is what I decided on looks best as far as placement goes, and I will trim these leaves up and stick them all down with some adhesive. This next page right after my currently page is going to be used for the Coco Daisy challenge. Those are up for free if you're a subscriber on the website. Here in a few days, I don't know when you're watching this video, but as of right now, they're not available. But when they are, I will print that out in the B6 size and put it over here. And then I will add our blog entries onto this page when that is done. And I think that just for sake of time, I'm not going to film my fall bucket list or my goals pages, but if you check my Instagram as the month progresses, I'm sure I will share those with you guys. So let's jump into these last set of grid pages. A lot of people use them for weekly planning. I'm going to convert these to my daily planning pages. Okay, so if I split each of these pages into 3 vertical columns, I will have 30 daily columns to use, which will get me through the month of October. Okay, so I am in a B6 Dori, so these pages are 5 inches wide. If you take 5 and divide that by 3, each column should be about 1.6 inches, so I'm going to go ahead and mark those and get my lines drawn. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that that looked okay. I think that it does, and I'm going to wrap up with the rest of my Dori, doing that same exact thing for the rest of my pages. Thank you for watching, and I hope maybe you got some ideas for how you could use your Daisy Dori, or how you could set it up to work for your planning style. If you guys have any questions, please comment below and I'd be happy to help. Happy planning!